There's something truly special about bringing a piece of the garden inside. It adds a little life, a little color, and a whole lot of heart to a room. And what could be better than a plant that gives back? A tomato plant, nestled right on your windowsill, does just that. It connects us to the earth, even when we're tucked away indoors. Imagine the simple joy of watching a tiny green shoot push its way up, growing stronger each day in the comfort of your kitchen. It's a little bit of farmhouse charm no matter where you live. Growing your own food, even on a small scale, feels so rewarding. It's a beautiful rhythm to add to your daily life. You get to see the whole process, from a tiny seed to a ripe, juicy tomato ready to be picked. Before we can start planting, we need to gather our supplies. Think of it like preparing your workspace before starting a fun project. Having everything ready makes the process smooth and enjoyable. First, you'll need a good pot. I love using a terracotta pot that's about 6 to 8 inches wide. It needs to have a drainage hole at the bottom. This little hole is so important because it lets extra water escape, which keeps the roots from getting soggy and unhealthy. A happy plant starts with happy roots. Next up is the soil. You don't want to just scoop up dirt from outside. We need a good quality potting mix. Look for one that's light and fluffy, perlite, vermiculite. This kind of soil holds onto just the right amount of moisture while still letting the roots breathe. You'll also need a small saucer or tray to place under the pot. This will catch any water that drains out, protecting your beautiful windowsill from any water stains or mess. Of course, we need our tomato seeds. For a windowsill garden, you'll want to choose a dwarf or patio variety. These types of tomatoes are bred to stay small and compact so they won't outgrow your window space. Tiny Tim, Red Robin, they produce delicious little cherry tomatoes and are perfectly happy living in a pot. Check the seed packet for all the wonderful details about the specific plant you've chosen. Lastly, you'll need a small watering can or a cup to water your plant. And don't forget about plant food. A balanced liquid fertilizer made for vegetables or tomatoes will be perfect. We won't need it right away, but it's good to have it on hand for when our little plant gets hungry. Now for the best part, getting our hands in the soil. Let's start by filling your pot with that lovely potting mix. Fill it up until it's about an inch from the top. Don't pack the soil down too tightly. Keep it light and airy. Gently moisten the soil with a little water. Now, take 2 or 3 tiny tomato seeds between your fingers. Place the seeds on top of the soil, spaced a little apart. You can poke a small hole about 1/4 inch deep for each seed if you like. Once your seeds are in place, sprinkle a light layer of soil over them. Gently pat the soil down. Now give them another gentle drink of water. You want the soil to be damp, like a wrung-out sponge, but not soaking wet. Place the pot on its saucer and find it the sunniest windowsill you have. Tomatoes are sun worshippers. They need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every day. A south-facing window is usually the best spot in the house. In about a week or 2, you should see tiny green sprouts emerge. It's such a magical moment. If all your seeds sprout, choose the strongest looking one. Gently snip the others at the soil line. As your plant grows, remember to check the soil every day. Touch the top of the soil. If it feels dry, it's time to water. As your tomato plant gets taller, it might need a little help standing up straight. Use a small bamboo stake, or use a simple wooden stick pushed into the soil next to the stem. Loosely tie the main stem to the stake with some soft twine, or tie it gently with string. This gives it the support it needs to hold up all those delicious tomatoes it's going to grow for you. About a month after planting, start feeding your plant with that liquid fertilizer every 2 weeks, following the instructions on the bottle. Watching your tomato plant grow is a journey. There might be a few small bumps along the way. Don't worry, most problems are easy to fix. If you see leaves turning yellow, it could mean a couple of things. It might be getting too much water, so let the soil dry a bit between waterings. Yellow leaves can also mean the plant is hungry. Feed it regularly once established. A little care goes a long way. You might notice tiny bugs like aphids. Wipe them away with a damp cloth, or give the plant a gentle spray of soapy water. Watch for blossom end rot. The bottom turns dark and mushy. It's usually lack of calcium or inconsistent watering. Keep watering steady to prevent it. Check your plant daily to catch issues early. After 2 to 3 months of care and sunshine, you'll see the fruits of your labor. Green tomatoes start turning vibrant red. This is the moment we've been waiting for. A ripe tomato is fully colored and slightly soft to a gentle squeeze. Don't rush. Ripen fully on the vine for the best flavor. When it's time, simply pluck the ripe tomatoes from the vine. Homegrown tomatoes taste unlike store-bought, bursting with sunshine and satisfaction. Toss them in a salad, slice them for a sandwich, or pop them in your mouth for a sweet, healthy snack. This little plant brought life to your windowsill and flavor to your table. That's the full circle reward of indoor gardening.